Okay, guys, so today we're going to talk about ellipses. So when we go ahead and look at the picture we're going to draw, and we're going to go ahead and match it to the equation. So first equation we have is where x squared over a squared plus y squared over b squared is equal to 1. So an ellipse is essentially a mathematical oval. I know it doesn't look very good. Where we have technically have 6 main points. The first two are the vertex. They're going to be on whatever side is longer. So because it's longer left and right, my vertex are going to be in the x spot, and it's going to be a0 or negative a0. Because they're going to be the same distance away from the center, or the origin. Then we're going to have co-vertices, or co-vertex. And since these are up on the y, this is going to be 0, comma b, and 0, comma negative b. And then we have the foci, which are the points that help create the ellipse. And those are going to be in the same direction as vertex. So since vertex is in the x-coordinate, since the vertex is in the x-coordinate, the foci are also going to be in the x-coordinate. So I have negative c, comma 0, and I have c, comma 0. Just trying to magically draw faces, and I don't want to draw faces. Another thing I'd like to point out is the axes. So because I'm longer on the x-axis here is my major axis. Yeah. Oh, I'm tired. Sorry, guys. Trying to wake up. And in this case, the y-axis is the minor axis. Okay, and that's when x squared matches up with my a squared, where a is my vertex. Okay, so then conversely, I can have y squared over a squared plus x squared over b squared is 1. And instead of being left to right, we're going to be up and down. So my vertex are going to be at 0, a, and 0, negative a. My co-vertices are going to be at b0 and negative b0. My foci are going to be at 0, c, and 0, negative c. And if you notice from our picture to our equations, we see a and b in the equations, but we don't see c. C is actually derived from finding b squared, which is equal to a squared minus c squared. Okay, Let's go ahead and try and find the equation. Oh man, I can't make it up for some reason. Let's try and find the equation of the ellipse centered at the origin with the vertex at 0, 5 and the foci at 0, 2. So I know I have my vertex. And that is at 0, 5. And my vertex is my A. So essentially it's like saying 0, A. We have our foci, or one of our foci, which is a focus, at 0, 2. And the focus deals with the letter C. So we have A, we have C, what we need is B. So we have the formula B squared is equal to A squared minus C squared. I don't know what B squared is. But A is 5, so I have 5 squared. Minus C, which is 2 squared. Which is equal to 25 minus 4. Which is equal to 21. So that's saying B squared is equal to 21. Well, if I go ahead and simplify this, B is equal to the square root of 21. Now, in our equation, we use it squared, but when we are asked to plot the points, we are going to want to know that it's the square root of 21. So because my A and my C are in the Y value, I'm going to go this way. So I have Y squared over, excuse me, yeah, what am I thinking? I have Y squared over my A value, which is 25, plus X squared over B squared, which is 21, is equal to 1. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and find another equation of ellipse, the center at the origin, and a vertex. So my vertex is at 0, 7. My foci is at 0, 3. So again, I need to know where B is. So I have B squared is equal to A squared minus C squared. So I get B squared is equal to 40. So B is equal to the square root of 40. Again, since we're in the y coordinate, we're going to go y squared is over our over my a squared, which is 49, plus x squared over 40 is equal to 1. So for some reason the directions here got cut off. This is supposed to say, I just did undo. Here. This is supposed to say find the vertices. It's supposed to say find the vertices in the foci. So go ahead in between your slides and just go ahead and write that in there. Or if you're taking notes on a piece of paper, that's your directions. Okay, so when going back from equation to finding specific points, my equation's everything squared. And whatever the bigger number is going to be my A. So my A squared is 81, so A is actually 9. Good. Which means that B is 7. Okay, but we want to know the foci. So we've got the vertice, which deals with A, but the foci is C. So what I need to do is I need to use my B squared is equal to A squared minus C squared. B squared here is 49. A squared is 81. go ahead and subtract by 81 and then divide by -1, and I get C is equal to 32. I'm assuming I have C squared, so I need to square root both sides. So C is equal to the square root of 32, which will break down to 4/2. So now that I have my A, I have my C, we're going to go ahead and locate our points. So my vertex with my A is where? X coordinate or Y coordinate? Y coordinate. So it's going to be 0, comma, plus or minus 9. And my foci has to be in the same spot. It has to be in the Y, so it's going to be 0 plus or minus 4/2. Alright, my A here is going to be 3. My B is going to be 2. So I have 9. Ooh, what am I doing? I have B squared, which is 4, is equal to 9 minus C. Okay, -5 is equal to C squared. Negative C squared, divide both sides by negative and get a positive. Take the square root. C is equal to the square root of 5. So my vertices are A is 3. My A is underneath my Y again, so it's going to be 0, comma, plus or minus 3. And my foci, 0, comma, plus or minus the square root of 5. Alright, so these guys again, we're still trying to find our vertex and our foci. But what we need to do first is when it's not equal to 1, we divide by whatever it is already equal to get it equal to 1. So we divide everything by 36. So 4 and 36 can both divide out. 4 divided by 4 is 4. 4 divided by 4 is 1. 36 divided by 4 is 9. 36 and 9 also can divide out. 9 divided by 9 is 1. 36 divided by 9 is 4. And then 36 over 36 is 1. So A is equal to 3, B is equal to 2. So B squared is equal to A squared minus C squared. So C is equal to the square root of 5. My A is, in this case, with the X. So it's going to be plus or minus 3, 0 for my vertex. And my foci is going to be plus or minus the square root of 5, 0. This one I want to get equal to 1, so I'm going to divide everything by 8. 2 and 8 can divide out, which will give me 4. 8 and 8 give me 1. And 8 and 8 give me 1. Now, if there's no number necessarily on your fraction, your value is just going to go ahead and be 1. Because we know that everything is any whole number or any whole anything is essentially divisible by 1. So A is 2, B is 1. And B squared, which is 1, is equal to 4 minus C squared. So I guess C is equal to the square root of 3. My vertex is at plus or minus 2, because again, we're in the X value. And the foci is at plus or minus 1, 0. Alright, that's all I have for you.